When looking for a career, one of the common pieces of advice you may hear is to follow your passion. Following something that makes you feel fulfilled and driven will help lead you to jobs you will enjoy and eventually excel in. While this may sound simple, many people still struggle to do what they love. And even more, so many people struggle to make a living doing what they love. Those who earn a living from their passions appear to be unicorns, a legend and rarely seen. So, what's the big deal about passion? How do you find it? Should you actually find an effort to find it? What are you even gonna do with it? In this video, we'll answer all of these questions and more. If you don't have a passion, or if you do but don't know what to do with it, this video is for you. Stay tuned to the end to learn how to do what you love while also making money. Welcome to Thrivetastic. If you're new here, why not hit that subscribe button and join our community? And as always guys, give this video a thumbs up for that YouTube algorithm. Some people say that they don't have any interests or passions. They can't seem to find something interesting to do with their time. Finding your passion is a typical issue that people face. And while the general suggestion is to just go out and do things, there's a larger problem here. If you don't know what it's like to be passionate, you'll miss it every time. So the first step is understanding how passion feels. First and foremost, you do understand the definition of passion, right? The word passion signifies excitement, something you'd like to undertake regardless of the consequence, something that piques your interest and piques your curiosity. You already have and will continue to have hundreds of interests throughout your life. The issue is that you believe that passion should be overwhelming, like waves knocking you back to shore. You expect to find something that will keep you awake at night, that will be on your mind all the time, and that you will be willing to give up everything to pursue. But it's an obsession, not passion. From moment to moment, passion happens. Like if anything reignites your curiosity, you add that one song to your playlist, read something meaningful in a book, watch a random how-to video, and then you spend hours on it. That is what passion feels like. And if you think about it, those moments happen very often. It's absolutely dangerous to think of passion or even purpose as something that will fundamentally transform your life. Your actual passion cannot be found since it does not exist. Genuine passion is similar to true love. How fortunate were you to find that your true love lived 3 homes down the street, right? Instead, seek out and pursue those moments that spark your attention and curiosity. Next, let's discuss how to pursue your passion. Even when people discover something they are passionate about, they are hesitant to pursue it, primarily because it feels like a waste of time or does not feel like their true calling. Perhaps it's just a whim. People who hop from one thing to the next are likewise ostracized. Society perceives them as confused, flaky, disorganized, or unstable. You might think that people won't take you seriously if you keep on doing one thing after the other. Like if you were into drawing last year, now you're programming, and next you want to start a TikTok account. Well, the good news is that nobody really cares that much. They're too preoccupied with what other people think of them to even give a shit about you. It is just all in your head. In reality, you're free to pursue anything that piques your interest. And this is how you do it. Become an expert at it. Take it very seriously. Take lessons, study books, ask questions, and invest some money in it. Set those tools aside and move on if they no longer pique your interest. Some people believe that this is a waste of money and time. It's not. We're giving you permission to spend your time and money on whatever catches your curiosity. Next, let's talk about how to put your passion to use. The people we know who are the happiest and most successful have a healthy balance of money and passion. This balance is achieved when your passion begins to challenge you. You will ultimately reach a roadblock. You have progressed beyond the beginner level and must now advance. This is when your passion will begin to nourish your soul. It will compel you to study, practice, and improve. So, to speak, you must go public. Publish your work, solicit feedback, sell it online, and display it. You're not doing it for money in this case, you're only doing it for yourself. It makes no difference if it doesn't sell or if no one cares. You only make it public because you find it rewarding. You will feel satisfied and receive feedback on how to improve. That is why we stated that you must be an expert at it. Your passion must push you in order to feed your soul and provide balance. You are now a member of a group that does what you're doing. Now let's talk about the most awaited topic, passion and making money. It's been stated that if you do what you love, you'll never have to work a day in your life. But here's the truth. You make money from your passions if your passions is making money. There are artists who produce for 2 hours a day and spend 10 hours attempting to sell their work. You can't all be Beeple. Beeple is a digital artist who has gone from selling his art from $100 to $69 million for a single piece. Many people wanted to incorporate earning money with their passion, and while it's an honest path, it rarely works out. That's because the moment you try to make money from your passion, it becomes a job. And a job, no matter how passionate you are about it, will not nourish your soul. It is both acceptable and necessary to separate your money-making pursuits from your passion-making ones. This is about balancing money and passion. They both fulfill distinct functions. The first feeds you and your family, while the second feeds your soul. You're doing it for the sake of doing it. Be the greatest at what you do and the best at what you love. You need both of them. You never know, you might find yourself in a position where you're so great at your passion that someone will pay you to do it. It's entirely up to you whether or not to make the switch. As previously stated, you can have hundreds of passions throughout your lifetime, one of which can be a job. You'll still have lots of other passions to explore. Challenge your creativity. The progress you make following your passion will provide you with more enthusiasm for your job. On the other hand, your job will provide you with the means to pursue your passion, which is why happy and successful people maintain a healthy balance of both. At the same time, there is no reason to have one thing that fits all criteria. Avoid making work your entire existence, and conversely, avoid making your passion your primary source of income. The true reason many struggle to discover a passion is that they dislike their jobs. They aspire to find something that is so exciting, fantastic, and financially rewarding that it will not feel like work. When they discover something familiar, they devote a lot of effort to make it a career, but they end up disliking the work, and the cycle continues. So why not forgo the career aspect totally and concentrate just on your passion? Turning a passion into a business. If you excel at anything outside of your job and want to turn it into a business, the first step is to change your perspective. When you make the leap, your passion becomes your job. It will feel completely different. Even though you may feel excited at first since you're working within your passion, you'll have to give up a major chunk of your passion in return for monotonous work. This thrill will not last long, so first be conscious of the change, and then utilize it as a springboard for a side hustle, rather than diving in head first. There are far too many movies about people quitting their jobs to pursue their dreams. It's a make-believe world, especially if you have adult responsibilities. Quitting your career to follow fairy tales is lousy advice. You can work 5 to 10 hours each week while turning your passion into a job. And third, define your competitive advantage. You will not succeed simply because you're passionate about it. Instead, you should apply what you've learned by pursuing your passion before turning it into a career. Perhaps you have extensive knowledge of the market. You're aware of the needs that are not being satisfied. You understand how to do things better or how to teach others. That's why we understand how important it is to treat each passion seriously from the outset. The fourth, skill stack. In the beginning, use the skills you gain from your regular work to acquire some related ones. Almost everything will be done by you. And finally, and most importantly, begin with one paying customer. You must first demonstrate demand before investing. If you can find only one individual willing to pay you, you're set. Thank you for watching this Thrivetastic video. So if you found it valuable, consider subscribing to our channel and joining our awesome community. And if you're still hungry for more, we handpicked this awesome Thrivetastic video for you to watch next.